Well, For Honor fans, patch 1.05 is officially out for PC, that is. So, us console owners are going to have to wait just a bit longer. As of April 6th, For Honor tweeted out that it'll be about a week before the consoles get their patch, patch 1.05. So, another reason for PC owners to claim that they are the master race. Yeah. Anyways, I wanted to talk a little bit about patch 1.05. Not the bigger aspects of it. I talked a little bit about some of the larger aspects of it, the bigger things such as the Lawbringer buffs and the small Peacekeeper nerf and things like that. I talked about that in the last video. I'll link that down in the description below if you want to talk about it. But with this patch, which was a huge patch, there were also some things that were quite unexpected that they didn't mention. They, as in the developers, didn't mention in their live stream when I did the original video about the patch 1.05. So they actually made some other changes. I'll put all those changes in the description box below in case you don't want to watch this whole video and listen to me talk. Maybe my voice annoys you or whatever. The description will be, the patch notes, will be in the description box below. And I'll also put up those patch notes right here. There's a few things that I really wanted to just talk about. Things that I'm most excited about and the things that that I think will impact the game the most and kind of change up the meta a little bit. I don't think, let's jump right into it. I don't think the meta is going to change too much. It's still a highly defensive game when you're talking about playing competitively. So I just wanted to talk about some of the lesser known things that maybe I didn't expect, or maybe some other people didn't expect, or that just weren't really talked about a lot in the original dev stream. Not the one that just released April 6th, but the one before that when they kind of laid out everything that will be coming to the patch. But there's some other things that were put in, such as some changes to the Berserker and the Valkyrie. Just about every character was looked at and actually affected in some type of way. I think except for like the Warden and maybe a few others, or maybe one or two others, like the Orochi. I don't think he was really touched. But he actually was, because he's in the Assassin class. And that leads me to the first thing that I wanted to talk about, which is one of the things that I'm most excited about and I think will have the biggest impact on gameplay. And that is, you can now throw assassins. Now, there was a bug that if you change your guard in a certain position or change your guard, I don't know exactly how it worked because I didn't really exploit it, but if you're interested in learning what that was about, there are plenty of videos about it. Anyways, there was a bug that allowed you as an assassin to not fall down once you were tired. As you know, most characters, once their stamina depletes and you throw them, they should fall down. Well, this bug, apparently, when done properly, the assassins wouldn't fall. You would throw them, they would kind of do like a stumble, and it was complete and utter bullshit. And if you've played against an assassin and that's happened to you, I know that had to piss you off. So I can't wait for that to actually drop on consoles. That's the one that I'm most excited about. Even though one of my mains, I do play as the Orochi, that I play a lot as, is an assassin. It's not fair when it happens on my end, and it's not fair when I don't get it. Either way, it's not good, and I'm glad they actually addressing that. Now, the next one that I wanted to talk about was the Berserker. Now, the Berserker now, as I'm reading some notes here, says he gets super armor is now applied to all second and later attacks and chains. Now, the Berserker has a unique quality where he can do these infinite chains and attacks. And if you've played the Berserker at all, or if you're a fan of the game at all, you know what it's like to get caught in one of these chains, and it can be devastating if you don't know how to stop it, or if you're just not quick enough. Or if you're just playing a badass Berserker, it can be a problem. And so now, because they feel as though, you can read the developer has some notes as to why they changed it. You can read those for yourself. You can pause the video when I have it up on screen, or look at it in the description below, whatever you like. But now you actually get super armor on the second hit, which means that you'll be able to just go in. You can wreak havoc on somebody once you get that second hit in, and keep going and keep chaining those attacks. Now, the drop off here, though, is that you won't get that reduce in stamina. And I think that is a good trade, because you don't want just a Berserker who's just throwing out attacks and just can't be stopped unless you parry them. Because I believe you can continue to attack even if they block your move, or even if they try to trade with you, you can still continue to attack. So correct me if I'm wrong on that one. I don't play Berserker a lot, but I have tried to. I've picked them up recently and I'm trying to learn them. I'll be also putting up some videos of that, just my journey of getting my ass kicked with the Berserker. So go ahead and make sure you check that out a little bit later. But I think that's going to be huge. Now, a lot of people weren't too excited about that one simply because, you know, in the competitive scene, you need something to open up characters. And what I mean by that is, you know, the Warlord has his headbutt. The Warden has a shield bash. You know, a lot of characters have, well, not a lot, but some characters have things that can open a character up. You know, what that means is that when a character is turtling a lot or blocking a lot and really not attacking so you can counter his attacks, you have something that can kind of, you know, motivate them to actually do something different. You know, you can cause some damage. If the Warden's shoulder rush hits you, you can get a free, you know, side hit, and so on and so forth. Well, you know, some of the Berserker users and some people who really like the Berserkers were upset that he still doesn't have anything to kind of open up characters. All he's going to do is try to hit people, and that's one of his biggest weaknesses, is that if you're playing someone who's very good, who's very defensive and good at being defensive, you're going to have a hard time because there's really nothing you can do. If they guard break, if they block every direction, if they're good at reading your feints, you're just at the mercy of, you know, what that player does, and hopefully you can counter them. So it's a little bit good and bad, but like I talked about earlier in this video, you know, for your average player, this is a great buff for the Berserker. Now, competitively, no, but for your average player, when they pick up the Berserker, they're going to get a lot more wins with this than they will get losses. And that can be debatable because some people say that they prefer the stamina buff and so on and so forth, but it's the internet. Everybody debates anything. Anyways, the next thing I wanted to talk about, which I'm super excited for, which is daily objectives can be completed now against PvP. Now, I'm I love single player. Most games I do only single player, won't even touch it online. But for me, this is an online game. For me, I want to play against other people. I love the competition. I love the challenge. So I'm going to play against people. So when I get these orders that say player versus AI, I dread it. I mean, I hate it. I don't want to play the computer. I don't want to play the computer. I want to play somebody who's going to give me a challenge because the computer sucks. Let's just be real. You can put it on the highest difficulty. They suck and it's boring. And, you know, it's just not fun. Not for me. Some people like it. Cool. Great for you. I don't like it. So I like the fact that they're changing that. When you get the daily orders, you can complete them in either one. So it's perfect. So if you do like playing the computer, if you just want to chill out, relax, you know, eat a ham sandwich or whatever while you're playing the game, you know, or doing whatever you're doing with your other hand while you're playing the game, you can do that now against the computer and still get your daily orders finished. Another big thing, big change to the daily orders in this upcoming console patch is that it can be completed regardless of the game mode. Now this right here, thank you, Ubisoft. This is what the fans wanted. Because let's be honest, nobody wants to play skirmish. I mean, yeah, maybe there are a few people out there, you know, but these are the same people who, you know, I don't know, they have rock collections and stuff like that. Or, you know, the same people who, you know, count blades of grass or, you know, I don't know. Anyways, so now you'll be able to complete these daily orders playing your favorite mode. So if you love doing duels, if you love doing brawls, if you love doing elimination or dominion, you can do that and still complete your orders. I think those are huge changes that I cannot wait to see implemented in the console. But anyways, none of that is neither here nor there. Guys, let me know what you think about the upcoming patch. And if you're a PC player, what do you think about it now? How are you liking the changes? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. I really appreciate you watching. And stay tuned and subscribe for more videos about For Honor and all your favorite games. And once again, and as always, thanks for watching.